In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this super easy fish roll recipe that does not take time, that is so good. If you grew up in Nigeria, you definitely know what this is. This is me taking you back to your childhood. Before we get started, if you're not subscribed, kindly click on the subscribe button. Now let's get right into the video. I'll be using fish for this recipe, obviously. You guys should let me know what you call this fish because I know different people have different names for this fish. I do have a name for it, but let me know in the comment section what you call this particular fish. I'll be seasoning my fish lightly with a bit of salt and some fish seasoning. I know some people like to add curry, thyme and all of that, but I found that unnecessary for this particular recipe. I'm also going to add a bit of chopped onions and some water just to enable it to boil. Then I'm going to cover this and allow it to cook until my fish is done. This should take anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. Fish does not take so long to cook. After that, I'm going to debone my fish and then I'll be mashing it. You want to make sure you're deboning your fish so people don't get choked on your food or you yourself don't get choked. I'm just going to mash that and then set that aside. Now in my frying pan, I'm going to add a bit of oil. As you can see, I am not using a lot of oil. That's because we don't need it for this particular recipe. Now I'm going to add my chopped onions and I'll saute this for a few seconds to a minute. You want to make sure that you're not burning this. After that, I'm going to add some scotch bonnet peppers. I know some people don't like adding pepper to this, but I am Nigerian and we love a bit of heat. And this was not even hot at all. I promise you guys, this was not even hot at all. Then I'm going to saute that again before adding our already mashed fish. Look at all that strands, you guys. That's how you want your fish to be. You want your fish to be as mashed or just looking like this basically. I'm frying this on low heat while still stirring continuously. You want to make sure that nothing is burning. Then after that, I'm going to add a bit of fish seasoning again, and that is it, you guys. You don't have to add any other thing to this. I'll just fry for a few more seconds and then I'll also set that aside. Now for our dry ingredients, I'm going to start by adding some all-purpose flour. The full ingredient list and their quantities as usual is going to be in the description box, so please check it out. Then I'm going to add a bit of baking powder. I'm also going to add a bit of salt and some sugar. The reason for the sugar is just to add a bit of sweetness. You can totally skip that, but I found that this gives it that authentic Nigerian fish roll tastes that we get regularly from the ones we buy on the streets. Then I'm just going to mix that a bit before adding my margarine. I'm not using butter for this, I'm using margarine. And now I'm just going to mix and incorporate the margarine and the dry ingredients together just until it becomes something very crumbly, as you would see very soon. After mixing, now I'm going to add one egg and a bit of water to this, and I'm also going to mix that again. While we are here, you guys, in case it's the first time you're seeing a video from me or in case it's the first time you're hearing my voice, hi everyone, my name is Daniel. I'm a digital content creator and YouTuber based in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. I share recipe videos like this. I also share a bit of my lifestyle. I share premium content, and the fact that you clicked on this video means you like premium content. So please click on the subscribe button if you've enjoyed the video so far. If you like the video, if you found it helpful, please click on the like button. You can also leave a comment letting me know what you think, and I post videos every week, so you're not going to be dry here. You're always going to get content from me. Now back to our recipe. I'm just going to mix that, and I'm also going to knead until it becomes very smooth like this. I'll allow it to rest for about 5 minutes before kneading further or before using my rolling pin on this. I'm just adding a bit of flour on the surface just to make sure it does not stick, and then I'm going to roll out until it is very flat. I'm just going to roll out as flat as I can, but not also thinning it out. You want to make sure that it has a bit of thickness to it because you don't want your fish roll to like pop out or anything like that, and because it's homemade, it has to be richer than the ones we get on the street. I'm just cutting the sides because I want mine to come out very perfect. I don't want mine to have or just to look like anyone we get on the roadside, if you know what I mean. You can totally skip that. It's not needed at all. This is just me doing too much. Now I'm going to add the fish that we made earlier to this, and then you can also add as much or as little fish as you want, but I just like moderation for this particular one so that it does not pop out, or when it's in heat it does not in the oil it does not pop out or anything like that. Anyways, after adding the fish, I'm now going to roll gently and then I'm going to add a bit of water just to seal it. You don't have to do this, but I've found that it is way helpful than when you just do anyhow. Basically, after that, I'm just going to cut and set aside. Now I'm just going to fry that in my hot oil. Please make sure that your oil is properly hot, not too hot and not too cool. If it's too cool, your fish roll rather is going to soak oil. If it's too hot, it's going to burn without properly cooking. So you want to make sure that it's on medium hot or just reasonably hot. Basically, I'm just going to fry that until golden brown, just like this, and our fish roll is ready, you guys. This was so delicious. Please, if you found the video helpful, click the like button, click the subscribe button, share the video, let me know what you think about the video in the comment section, and then I'm going to see you in my next video. Look at that beauty, you guys. Look at that beauty. Bye guys.